But this is the new spot with a couple fast women. We coming in too hot. Indeed, I proceed, make my mark, then I leave on the scene with my team, and I'm still rolling green. Nah, man, that dispensary life with that champion leaf on the date with your wife. We take flight. Yeah. Lotto. Late night, give her pipe to that thing up just right. Regroup, curl up to, then proceed to take flight. Fly the coop to the moon, 4Gs, take a bite. Stampede like a bull on our way to new heights. Take a pull, hold it in, exhale, give it life. No Reggie in my contacts, made them take a hike. I'd rather go beyond that lavish living vice. My habit spinning big, peace of mind got a price. This child's up.
Yo, what up, people? I'm the pride of the East Side, DJ MH Tutter.
Uppity.
They couldn't hear you.
And I'm Radio Rahima, the Uppity Project Chick.
And y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Wild, representing for the dog.
X is up for DMX. Y'all seen it in the title, man. This is Bar for Bar Hip Hop Show, where we talk about hip hop culture and more. And then the title, as y'all see, it's a DMX Tribute Show today. So with no further ado, hold on. Let's get to some X. Can we do that?
Let's kick it off the right way, bro.
Can we do that? Let's do that, man. Let's talk about DMX today, man. I think we got to do that. It's only right. It's only fitting.
It's only for X. One up in the F for you, God.
Yeah. DMX, man. Golly.
No doubt.
Shout out to the homie Dexter DTLR. Y'all see I shot too much. Dexter DTL, the homie, man. What up, broski? He tuned in as always.
What's cracking, God?
So how we gonna kick this off, man?
I don't know how we can kick it off. This is a tribute to DMX, so
how about this? This is what I want to do. How about y'all talk about let's talk about the first time you ever heard X or got introduced to X. Like, how did y'all learn about X pretty much?
Ladies first.
So I learned about DMX through listening to Eve. So of course, you know, I was into rap. Like I've told y'all the stories. Like I didn't really get into hip hop until I heard Wu-Tang's The Triumph, Biggie One More Chance, and then I heard Paid in Full. And those are the three songs that clued me into hip hop. I didn't even really care for Lil' Kim at the time. But then Eve came and she was like the tomboy in a skirt. So of course, you know, I'm gonna listen to Eve. And who you gonna hear when you listen to Eve? You're gonna listen to DMX.
Yes, the dog.
So then you tune into Stop, Drop, Shut Them Down, Open Up Shop. And it's like, first of all, you get blew the fuck away by his fucking voice. It's like, nobody sounds like this nigga. And this is what people be needing to understand. Our generation of hip hop was the best generation of hip hop because we had so many unique artists that brought their own sound, their own style. And yeah, a lot of other artists copied other artists, but that was truly the time when you were able to stand out in your uniqueness in this rap game and show motherfuckers how you can box on the lyric side.
I agree.
So then you got somebody like DMX that just come out, and I curse like this to this day, not because of DMX, but when he talk, he just like, so at the end of Stop, Drop, I listen for the entire song just to get to the end when he goes, talk is cheap, motherfucker. Like,
oh God.
And like, I listen to the whole fucking song just to wait to get to that part because you don't want to skip past. You know how you skip past the song and you be like, nah, I'm trying to get. Nah, you don't want to skip past this song. You want to motherfucking listen to that whole song so that you can get right there to talk is cheap, motherfucker. Like,
dang.
Woo. X taught me how to motherfucking curse. Like, and then shit. He softened it up a bit for us. Like, you know, I paid attention. Then he came out with Cisco. Okay, well, who the fuck is this nigga? And then you had the motherfucking, wasn't he in the song with LL Cool J and Redman and all of them and shit?
Talk your shit.
Man, look. Yeah. He was a force to be reckoned with at that time.
Yeah.
And I guess you would say he was a breath of fresh air at the time.
You know, I got in tune with X through the I want to say the Clue tapes, but I could be wrong. I know it was one of them DJ mixtapes was the first time me hearing DMX. So it might have been one of them SNS tapes. I don't remember the DJ, so I don't want to do that. But it was a mixtape, and I'm like, who is this dude? Because you know he growling on the song. But the first I could tell you the first mainstream song I heard him on was 24 Hours to Live with Mace.
Woo!
With Mace, Mace, and the Locks. 24 Hours to Live. And
Black Rob too. Black Rob.
Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy dope record. If you ain't never heard it, make sure you go check that out right now. But that was when I first got in tune with X. And then Rough Riders Anthem came out, and it was like, oh, he's the guy. He's out here and Get At Me Dog and Damien. And for him to put out those two projects in 1 year, it was like, yo, who is this guy? Like, he different.
And go number one twice.
Right. Yeah, he was
in the same year.
In the same year, unheard of.
He broke records with that. He set records with that. Like, look, when I first heard him, I ain't gonna even lie. One of my homies, she put me up on him. Right, we were sitting in the car blowing. She put it in, and I'm like, "What the?"
When you say blowing, you mean like blowing a horn? Nah, I'm playing.
No.
Oh, was she blowing or?
Wait, look. No,
okay.
I'm saying we was having a session, okay.
Okay, you gotta be clear on this show.
So when I first hear it, now imagine she got banged in the car and everything, boom, boom. So when she playing it, what the fuck is this? Because at that time when I first heard him, No Limit was the shit up here in Chicago.
Facts.
So we was No Limit out. Like really, we was motherfuckers really wasn't listening to the East Coast at the time no more like that. No Limit had came in with a wave, and like then every other car you heard that. Now we had just came out of the Pocket Biggie phase because they both passed away that year right before, like 2 years right before that, right? So I hit one time. I'm like, damn, this nigga dope. Situations happen. I end up in a situation, boom, booked. Now we watching The Box. Y'all remember The Box?
Talk your talk.
All of a sudden I hear stop, drop, and I'm looking where I'm at. I'm already in this place. So when I see this, he's speaking our language.
Facts.
He's a dope. So when he's speaking to every motherfuckers on the tables, like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, when you hear motherfucker, rough ride, like, no bullshit. This when I fell in tune with it, right? Like, damn. But during that time of me hearing them, learning more about them, I got a chance to read their autobiography. So I don't know if y'all read it. Earl, he had an autobiography called Earl, The Box. Yes, bro. Yes. So look, right? So when he did that, I read the book. And from reading the book, now mind you, like I said, I'm in a dark place at the time. So reading his book and learning his life story, and he putting it out there. Like everything that happened to him, how he grew up, you got even more of an understanding of him that made me fuck with him even more.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I wish I'd have got a chance to interview. Look, low key, he one of my favorite artists, and I don't never really put them in there. Every motherfucker know I fuck with Pop, right? They know this. They don't know I fuck with X just as hard, bro. Cause the way he give it to you, how grimy that shit is, but yeah, he could go back and tell you I'm trying to get a balance with the Lord. It's just I've been through shit in my life. He kept on with that hardcore shit and never wavered. Even when he did the song with Cisco, he ain't wavered on that motherfucker. He named them chicks. It was Brenda, Letitia, Dawn, Alicia. Come on, man. Like went there. Y'all know some of them chicks' name.
It was about 3 Cams too.
He ain't say China.
He said it's Sharon.
Who the fuck is Sharon?
I don't know, but that's what he said.
Okay. Because he might have misspelled my real name. Okay, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. So, and just watching him, to me, because I know you. If y'all know, at the Pac, that every artist damn near that came out, they mirrored, try to image off of what Pac did, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And to some point, you would say they did that with X as far as career-wise, but yet and still, he allowed himself not to be in that mark of you're the next Pac. He done his own thing, and that's what I respected about him. You know what I mean? Like, he kept it grimy, and as X, yeah, he did movies, yeah, but you'll still see him, just like Pac would, you'll still see him pull up to the projects. Like,
Facts. He
was there. You have conversations with people now, you hear stories about, oh yeah, we bumped into X at the stove. What stove? The liquor store right there in the Cabrini Green. Like, the nigga pull up, like, park the car and walk. That's the love he had. I remember reading one story in the article, he was performing outside, and they started shooting. Boom, boom, boom. Like, niggas had a shootout out there. They tried to grab him. He's like, no, my people love me. Don't touch me. And kept performing on top of the car. Like, crazy. This was his love for the people he had, right? You know what I mean? Just different little stories I heard about him. Like, I've read about him. You know, him coming to George's Music Room. I just read when they came, a guy wanted to interview him. And he said, he tell a guy, look, man, I'm going through some shit right now, but I'll fuck with you in a minute. Let me take care of this and I'll fuck with you. He said, they leaving. Everybody go get on the bus. X had him stop the bus because he see bro out there. He turned around and come out. He tell X, no, bro, y'all got to go. He said, no, man, I told you I got you. I got you. And he was a man of his word. Word was bond, bro. So you know what I mean? Like, you don't get too many of them no more. You know, in the rap game and just in life in general. You know what I mean? Like that. For him to have all that money and seen all that success, you know what I'm saying? Like, he still was down to earth. No matter what people want to pick on and try to call all this other shit out, I don't look at that. I'm looking at the success he did, where he come from, and how he was able to do that shit. Like, because he was a legend. Like he say, everybody in New York, he was a legend before we knew him.
Yeah.
He's a real street legend in this street shit and in the rap shit. You see what I'm saying? Like he's known. So to know that and then to be able to experience that and get some of that from him, man, rest up, X. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. And it's like, you know what? It's so crazy. It's because I feel like he was destined to be a legend anyway. Just thinking about how he was able to mix his demons with also, you know, trying to balance it with, you know, his belief in God. I feel like that was so many of our struggles for so many years because of how we grew up. It's like you was gonna have your ass in fucking church. As long as you live in my house, you gonna have your ass in church.
Yes.
But come Sunday night, you never know what the fuck you gonna be into when you get out of church. Like
that morning, you there.
Like, I really feel like the way that he was able to do that and successfully do that, and you know, through all of his albums, it wasn't just I'm gonna do a prayer on this album and that's it. Through all of his albums, that shit has been a constant for him. So that lets you know that every album he was a continuous work in progress. And I think that's what our generation related to the most, because look at what the fuck we had to deal with on a day-to-day basis just being in our own neighborhoods.
Yeah.
But we still praying, you know, but a lot of us were taught still pray to Jesus or God or, you know, whatever you believe in, still pray because it's gonna be a better day. And it's like he believed that shit and he put that out in his music, and it's like, man, this shit was destined.
Everything. Shout out to everybody who tuned in, rocking out with us, man. We appreciate y'all. Let us know when the first time y'all heard X. Let us know what y'all memories of X. We're gonna post the comments up. We appreciate everybody who rocking out with us. Make sure y'all share this show right now and let them know, man.
So I got a question for y'all, because this is Bar for Bar, right? And we've discussed X on the show. You can go check out a couple of the past episodes we have made.
Did we have him go against somebody yet?
I believe we did. I just don't remember who. I think we did 50 Cent against DMX.
Did we?
I know we did Rough Riders.
We did 50 Cent in Gang.
So I don't remember. I think we did do X, but I just don't remember who we put X against. So I want to ask y'all this though. My question is, what's your favorite X album?
Damn, that's hard.
Shit.
Because the first two really is a back and forth with that.
Yeah,
it's dark, and hell is hot, and flesh about flesh, blood about blood. Like even and then there was X. Like this. Come on, bro. Because the way he rapped,
but this Bar for Bar, bro.
Look, the way he rapped. Like okay, I flesh about flesh. You got wait no. Cause no, bro, wait.
Get at me, dog.
Look, right? See, like,
get at me, dog. Damien.
All for life, like how he had Damien, like how he did the split. Like, come on, man, come on, dog.
But then you know, it's joints like used to be my dog. You was in my left titty. Scream, ride or die. I thought you would die with me, like
which now. Okay, since you went there, and I'm glad you went there. At that time when I heard it, now you find the backstory behind it. You realize that this is a diss song. How y'all feel about that? Because you know he was dissing Ja Rule in this song.
Right, because he just brought that up. He just brought that up in an interview. Like, that was to Rule. Like
everybody, he had Styles. Listen to what Styles say to the man. He said, dog, they was your people. I ain't never fuck with them. Like, he said, like, what? Like, to hear this shit and know now.
Yeah, you're right. Because when you go back and you listen to it, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I was re-listening to that shit all this week. Like, Joe, he was like coming hard at them. He dissed, if I'm mistaken, I think he dissed Jay-Z too or some shit like later on. But
nah, because they have the same song on that album. So
we always say that no, don't do that, because you hear the stories now, and we heard Jay dissed the X on a song together on the Mick Geronimo song, bro.
Mike Geronimo, yeah, he did.
Mike Geronimo. I wish y'all all go back and go check it. The story comes from Irv Gotti. This ain't from my mouth. This from Irv Gotti. Y'all go check it out on Drink Champs episode. And when you go back and hear the song, now you like, So now when you say some of the, like, because we give it to Jay a lot being one of the slickest disses, right? That a diss that
Subliminal,
it's subliminal.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to X now. It put X in the whole because now let's go back. Let's go to then it was X. What we were just listening. What was the song?
DMX. What
now you know he was in it with Corrupt then.
I didn't know he was this and Corrupt until I just
Man,
seen Drink Champs.
Because you know, Corrupt came in him about Foxy.
You were, yeah.
Listen to
Yeah,
that.
motherfuckers was on that little chocolate puss one day, okay?
And listen to the song now. To when you hear X go at him on that, because he went at him on a couple of songs on that album. Go back and when you hear it now, you'd be like, God, he went at. He say, you beefing over pussy that ain't yours, like. Huh, the baby, like all type of shit. The nigga went in as to me, he's a standalone, one of the top subliminal disses, bro. Like,
so what's your favorite album though?
I gotta go with Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. And you know what's crazy is, so like, of course,
Slipping on that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is going through the music. It's like, you know, this is how I started back listening to Adina Howard again. You fuck around and you hear about one or two songs and you be like, hold on, this was my shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you be like, oh, let me go to the album. Wait a minute. And then you start thinking like, when you see those memes and shit on Facebook, like, what's one album from back in the day you could just play without skipping through that motherfucker? Like, I mean, really, all the X albums to me, but Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
An album that you was too young to understand, but you understand now, like R. Kelly 12 play.
You steady bringing that nigga up.
I'm just saying, I was listening to this 12 play.
That's his boy. He got to show him the respect somewhere around here. I feel you.
You know what? Flesh in My Flesh is mine, and only it's very minimum over It's Dark and Hell is Hot because of one song. Blackout is one of the joints. The one I was saying used to be my dog. You was in my left titty, but that joint with Mary. I don't know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, well, I felt like I was in Yonkers. I ain't gonna even. I was in the wild. I was over there. Goddamn, I had a pack on me. I had a razor under my tongue. I was there. Then I had a 40.
And a 40.
Like
you look like
in a brown paper bag.
Oh,
you had it in a brown paper bag.
I had that motherfucker all wrinkled up. We outside. St.
Was you drinking St. Ives or Coke 45?
St. Ives, bro. You know, we got to do that hood shit.
I drank the St. Ives coolest. You know, I was a girl and shit.
Horrible, bro. Like,
nigga, beer is horrible. What the fuck?
Yeah, but them tasted like colorful beer. That shit
no,
was.
No, it didn't.
Colorful beer.
Colorful fruit tasteful beer. That shit was. Before they started bringing out this cider shit now and stuff. Like,
that the hard, fuck y'all, nigga. Yeah. Hard seltzers and shit. That motherfuckers. I gotta get me a Budweiser Limerita. Girl, fuck you. Go get some real liquor and get this shit off your stomach.
We got Limerita, Orangerita, Graperita. They got all that shit.
Shout out to X. What was y'all favorite movie with X though?
Belly. That's our Belly.
Belly.
Yeah.
We fucked around and heard a song off of Cradle to the Grave with him and Eminem with bananas on that shit.
Him, Eminem, and Obi Trice. So we talk
forgot all about that joint.
See, this is what I'm saying. We always go back and we say M and J, but we gotta continue to remember X was up there. X was the man single-handedly after Warren G held on and kept Def Jam afloat. X single-handedly brought Def Jam back.
You think so?
Yes.
You think so? Well,
yes. Yeah,
I don't think he brought Def Jam back, right? You know what? I think Def Jam.
Russell even said it, but I said it beforehand, but Russell confirmed it, and shout out Russell. He said because at that time they really didn't have nobody. Like artists was all right,
but he was Rough Riders. He wasn't really
But
Def Jam.
but
I mean, they was the parent company, but
it was the main company, really. Like you got to. This is what happened. Reading his book, you know, he was always under Rough Riders. He was under them as the manager. Once they got hold to him, he was under them under management, right? So you know, he did the deal with Sony. He was Sony, Columbia, Rough House shit, right? For a second, that album didn't do too much. So whoa, they go to shop him again. This when Leo and them come to the spot. Nigga just got his jaw broke.
right.
He let that motherfucker go crazy. That's when they signed him. At that time, they didn't even have Jay-Z and them on the deck yet, all the way.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when they put him, then they started dropping him. Like they had everybody. Don't mad you. They had L, but L wasn't doing music at the time. Really,
Yeah, he was back acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meth and them hadn't dropped. They was like pretty much going gold, and then Meth had cooled out for a minute. Like,
but they wasn't like he took him back platinum. I see what you're saying. You're right.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it though, damn, like you just shed a light on a whole lot of shit with that one, brother.
Yeah. Shout out X, man. You know what I mean? He did it. Like, even to hear him, see, what people don't know, they asked him, look, we got them, can you do another album? They like, we'll give you a bonus if you can knock out another album and see what it could do. He cool. I got you. Low key, though, all his first and second album,
he had so much music.
It's been his music.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he been battling with. His battles back in the day was never no freestyle, real freestyle shit. It was all the written shit that he had. So he really had that shit. So all he did was he said he added a couple of new songs to it with some other shit. Boom. There you go. Here go the other album. Nigga had music, bro. So and that's why 1 and 2. That's why when people say, oh, like when you ask who's one of your best ones, like nigga 1 and 2 sound like they're like a continuation of each other, pretty much. They
were, yeah, absolutely.
So it'd be hard to pick Dark and Hell is hot, but like you say, I think to me, because I never said, I'm gonna say flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, because slipping is where he really exposed himself.
Mm-hmm.
He told you about him getting on this, being on the shit. You know what I mean? His drug habits that he had, just going through it. And actually watching rappers be on TV, and he like, nigga, I could do this shit. I just got to stop this shit. And he showed you when he changed his mindset, what happened. To me, that's what I saw in that song.
Yeah.
To me, that's one of his most touching songs. Like, and don't get me wrong, he got songs like, I love that he had connections with Chicago. Rest in peace, Kato. You know what I mean? He was up here rocking with Chicago hard. Like, he loved our city. You know, it's some more shit I heard, but I ain't go again. I don't like
you can't talk that. But that's one thing that I will say that we definitely embrace DMX big time over down in Chicago. You know, like
like real. You know how Chicago is. We real. So it's like, and this listening to Jay Prince, talking with Jay Prince, like when we was at the book signing and all that, and him talking like, why Chicago? He was like, Chicago, one of the first places outside of Houston that.
First place.
Yeah, like he said, the first place that took hold to us because we take real. You got the ghetto boys. We are ghetto boys. Ghetto boys around the world, man. The ghetto boys and girls, like he said. You know what I mean? So we felt that real shit. So yeah.
So you said Belly? Yeah, I think Belly was probably my favorite X movie.
Yeah.
Oh man, what about the one with him and Leah? What's that called?
That was Cradle to the Grave, wasn't it? No, that was Exit Wounds.
Exit Wounds?
Nah, there wasn't.
Exit Wounds.
I remember the movie. I just don't remember the name of it right now. That's crazy.
It's Once Upon a Dragon. I don't know.
Once Upon a Dragon.
Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die.
Yeah. And everybody knew that Aaliyah was my idol, so you know.
Aaliyah was your idol?
Yes, if you check my IG, Radio Rahima 312, y'all will see some of those pictures up there of me trying to look just like Aaliyah.
Facts. Facts.
Did you do your hair like this? Hold on.
Yeah, I sure did. Had my rap and everything.
Had brown gel all in your eyeball and shit. Like, so was it true she had a lazy eye? Like,
no, it was not true.
That's what they lied and told her. Like
they lied and said because they was hating. Of course, they was hating.
That's the ghetto rumor. You had ghetto rumors starting. I just kept it going. That's all we did.
There used to be some wild rumors, but that's because back then social media didn't exist. So only thing you could go off of was word on the street or a magazine.
Yeah.
Talk to that cousin that you ain't seen in a long time that live all the way in Michigan and shit. Yeah, you know Aaliyah such and such. Now he talking to his homie down there in Florida and shit, and that's how the rumor spread.
Yeah.
Or the radio.
True.
Radio back in the day, yeah. Wendy
Williams King.
Oh God. Well, yeah. Shout out X-Men. Hey, now one thing I caught his last interview pretty much, and that was on Drink Champs, right? I'm excited about this album. I hope they still drop it. I hope they put it. I think he got back with Def Jam for this one, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, because he got some heat on that from what I'm hearing, what he's saying. I ain't even heard it, but his feature list is like bananas. And if it's the X like we always know X to be, I expect this to be one of his top joints right here, man. You know.
All right, I got a bar for bar question.
Go ahead.
I brought it up earlier on talking about 24 Hours to Live, right? With Mace and the Locks, Black Rob. Who had the best verse on that joint?
I gotta say between X and Black Rob, I actually like him and Black Rob verse on that. Like, but Black Rob was talking about the Spanish chica and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with X on that one.
X, and you know that they brought him in as the cleanup sweeper. He ended that motherfucker the right.
I like Jada verse too though.
Jada. I mean, yeah, I like Chic shit. Like,
yeah.
Like Mace even went in because you know Mace had to show you why they call him Murder Bay. He said, "Y'all keep getting me twisted with the shit, the pretty boy shit that Diddy got me on. I was murder before." All right. Okay. He always had to remind you, nigga, I was murdered first.
But see, this is the thing. So like, even with DMX on the song with the heavy hitters, it's like, so Jada, you know, Chic, Mace, you know, all them on the song. Them the motherfuckers that make your stomach hurt. Like when you hear that shit, you be like, shit, hold on, bro. Like, damn, y'all about to make me shit on myself listening to this. But when you heard DMX, it was electrifying. Like,
yo, she gonna shit over some bars, bro. She gonna go take a shit over some bars.
Shit. Yeah. But when you heard DMX verse, his shit was electrifying. Yeah. Like it woke you up. You know what I mean? It's like, not only the bars, he had the voice behind it. He had
I got one for you.
Man.
Just cause I love my niggas.
I said, but
my
niggas.
I told y'all what my line is. I'm gonna end the show with that one. Y'all just wait. But I do have one news segment for today. Allegedly, Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to buy his masters and give it to his children for free.
Come on.
So
look.
They can say a lot about a lot of people, man.
It hasn't.
And there might be a lot of sucker shit that they say sometimes, and it might be true, but then you know, shit like that happens.
He do shit like that. He do that old amazing ass like nigga. Okay.
I will say this though, it hasn't completely been confirmed, so I want to go on record saying that it hasn't completely been confirmed, but that's the talk right now.
That'd be dope.
That'd be very phenomenal, honestly. But the question is, with his untimely demise, do they think that they'll try to sell it for more than 10 million since they know that they could really profit off of it?
Hell yeah.
Well, and I think Jay-Z probably has the legal team behind him to stop that. Like, no, motherfucker, we're not finna pay $300 million for this shit.
They got them people like,
okay, it was worth 10 million. Maybe we'll give you 14, but you're not finna fucking upcharge us on this shit because of, you know, his untimely demise. So,
Word.
Yeah.
Well, shout out them, man. Hopefully that does come through and they do happen. And you know, X can rest up. You know what I mean? Like the legendary battle they had, the legendary beef we know about between them. You know what I mean? Because that's one thing X never did. He never bit his tongue. So if you asked him about it, he was gonna let you know what the fuck it was. And
Which was dope and weird at the same time. Meaning, like, you know, they had a little sparring sessions and shit. And then as soon as you ask X, who your 2 favorite rappers, he say Scarface and Jay-Z with no hesitation.
Yeah. Yeah, because he say it was like that's steel sharper than steel, bro.
Facts.
That's how the guys look at it. So if you don't have a formidable foe, what do it look like? You're a bully out here in these in the rap world and just in the world in general. Like real men or real people like to have a. I don't want to seem like nigga you the weak. No, formidable foe. And why not be with the top of the top? Like they say, you know, he still had beef because of that. The way Jay spit the bars and got up out of there. Like, nigga, you just gonna leave? Like, hold on. Gotta go back to the block. So he got about that.
And he left.
Man, nigga. Shout out Jay though, man.
Yeah. So like that.
All right. Well, let motherfuckers know what y'all listening to.
DMX. That's all I've been listening to. I ain't gonna even.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. Wait, hold on. I might have heard something else. I got to go to my playlist and see what I've been listening to. But it was because I was actually getting ready for this week's show, so I was going back and forth with Mason, Fat Joe. So I was listening to that. But yeah. Oh, and Cam, because you know I watched the interview on Drink Champs, so I went back into my bag.
Did you hear that on the Wake Up Mix? That little couple jams records. I mean Cam records.
Oh yeah. I heard how you got down, bro. I mean, I heard a couple of things. I heard when you even threw Crucial Conflict in there. I ain't gonna say nothing though. But yeah, he was in the mix. So I went from Purple Haze to Killer Season, the Diary of a Sinner first entry. Oh, that's Petey Pablo. Slow down, cause I'm listening to some Petey this
Hold
week.
on, bro. You pulled out Petey.
Oh, damn, bro. And what else, man? I think that's about
that explains why you was in the club taking off your shirt, twisting it like a helicopter.
This guy,
everything.
This guy,
damn,
everything.
Had that white beater with the little hole right around the underarm part. Wild as hell, Joe.
North Carolina, come on and raise up.
Wild as hell, Joe.
Us.
Yep, he was in that motherfucker going nuts last night.
Shout out to that DJ though. Shout out my DJ.
What you been listening to?
So I've been listening to X, of course. 21 Savage been on my mind lately. I caught a couple songs of Juice WRLD from Legends Never Die. Okay. My guy be playing Fine China all the fucking time.
Hey, that's my joint. That is my joint.
And the whole time he playing it, he be looking me dead in my eyes, like, try to leave me, motherfucker. And I'm like, boy, I'll stab you in the neck. Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on. So the Best Education of Lauryn Hill, Travis Scott. Okay. And you know, I've been listening to Kendrick Lamar this week too.
You've been in your bag.
On K-Dot? You was on your K-Dot? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm finna fuck y'all up with what I was listening to.
Oh shit.
I was listening to all of Kanye West's joints that he produced.
Oh wait, produced?
Don't ask me how I found this. But all the records he produced and featured with somebody else.
Oh, you probably got music for 3 more weeks then, at least.
Listen. People forget the talent this man got, bro. Like, I'm talking about, it's unparalleled. Like, real shit, he probably the Prince of hip-hop.
Yeah, I believe so.
Like, yo.
I believe so.
The man... It was so many beats. It was so many songs and features. I'm like, damn, I forgot about this. Damn, do y'all remember the joints he did with Janet Jackson?
Yes.
I was like, damn, I forgot all about these joints. Like,
Janet Jackson, Keisha Cole, Estelle. I be on all
everybody.
that shit.
Look.
Everybody, like
That's my homie. Like,
Scarface, goddamn it, what Slum Village? Like, yeah.
everybody, like Dwelle, what was that song? I Can't Live My Delighted Peoples, like everybody. I'm like, damn, like yeah, he got some joints. Him and Cam, that's how I was really got on that Cam bag too. I was listening to that.
Yeah.
What that nigga say? Most you rap niggas don't even deserve a track from me. Like after
Real
Pop
shit.
Dad, most of you rap niggas don't even deserve a track from me. Like
Real shit.
Yeah,
So I was listening to that, Kanye. I was listening to what the hell was I listening to? Nori? I was listening to Nori last night. I was listening to 8Ball and MJG.
Okay.
Yep. I was in my 8Ball and MJG bag. And before we did bar for bar, I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive. I just finished HD3, the Chaz Up new project that's about to drop.
oh,
shout out to DJ L.
Okay.
And me and bro went in the studio and we just heard the whole project and did our part to the project.
Oh, so y'all hosted. This is a double DJ hosting type you did.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready.
You in your bag.
Get ready.
Damn.
Where can they find y'all at on social media?
Radio Rahima or Radio Rahima 312 on all social media platforms. If you're looking for me on Facebook, y'all can find me at Ray Rahima, R-A-I Rahima on Facebook. They put a nigga in jail again.
Oh, that's what it was. Ray. I thought it was. You say wait. What? How you say that? Ray.
Ray Rahima. Let me tell y'all. So when I made another page, I put Radio Rahima and they was like, this sounds like a business. So you have to create a real page first. So I had to cut it short and do Ray Rahima. So, but I ain't do shit though. They just be putting me in jail for nothing.
They just tried to get me, Joe. They just tried to get me just a few seconds ago. Tried to reset my whole account just a few seconds ago. Say somebody logged in. Nigga, it was me.
All I said was men suck at being gynecologists. They said that's hate speech.
You said they suck coochies while they gynecologists. What?
I said men suck at being gynecologists. That's
why I ain't one.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see the coochie in the bad form.
In the bad form?
Get in the good form.
Especially
here like it's been leaking. Oh Lord! No, okay. Oh yeah, Smash Cast ENT, Smash Cast Radio on Instagram, Twitter. Like the pages on Facebook, man. And stay in tune. Smash Cast Radio. You'll download the Spreaker app. Follow us. Check out the Wake Up Mix every morning with featuring DJ Proud of the East Side DJ MH Tutter. You dig what I'm talking about? And the top 10 to 10 through Tuesday through Friday, hosted by your boy. And we getting ready for. Hold on. There we go. Wait, no. Wait. Oh, there we go. Right there.
Yeah, her. No,
we're waiting on that show. So stay tuned.
Follow me at DJ MH, the number 2 DA everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, like the page on Facebook as well. Check out DJMHTwitter.com. That's the website. Shout out to everybody who been booking me, man. I've been booked like a motherfucker lately, and I appreciate y'all, man.
Let's go.
Appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
Atlanta, May 22nd. We pulling up. Dream Team. Radio Rahima birthday is going down. Gemini Bash.
We looking for the strip. Well, we ain't looking for the strippers. We booking the strippers. Trying to decide if we gonna have a pan of chicken in that motherfucker. Cause I heard they got a Harold's down there.
Have all your singles.
Oh, they got the best chicken at the strip club.
We're talking. We gonna bring the strip club to where we at. But all right, we out. You know.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We out, man.
Hey. Talk is cheap, motherfucker.